Yeah. Hold on.
Micah 30,
Micah paramedics Cam and Al have just been dispatched to a frightening emergency.
Is this real or not?
We get dispatched to a lot of things like shootings, and they're not always real. Sometimes people have got misinformation or they heard a bang or whatever.
Clearly.
A second crew have also been dispatched and are providing crucial information to all units heading to the job.
So they're in front of us.
While we're on our way to this job, we start hearing a few reports and I start thinking this could be real. We could be on here.
Okay, they're referring to a surgery. We need a whole mouth to the chest, please.
All right.
Trauma kit, please. Trauma.
Trauma kit.
What's his name? Just look at the wound, mate. Give us a look at the wound.
That's an open wound.
Yep.
When I look at the hole in his chest, I think it's just huge. It's horrific. And there's no large amounts of blood volume. In a way, that scares me more. The fact that maybe he hasn't got any blood left.
Get a BVM for us. Airway set up.
Right now, I've got a patient with a big hole in his chest that's unconscious and it looks like he's breathing, but it's not normal breathing.
Right. He's got agonal rests.
Yep.
Agonal rests, so the body's still trying to breathe when it's absolutely fighting for life. So my priorities are to control breathing, to control the hemorrhage, and to maintain blood pressure.
Can I have quick clot? Grab me a heap of quick clot. Thank you.
From the moment that this boy was shot, he needed surgery. So everybody knows that we are on the clock.
I want to get him in the truck.
I need some light. You got light, mate, on his chest?
Cam and Al are desperately trying to save Winnis. The 20-year-old was shot in the chest at close range and is now fighting for his life.
Just marking him up here. Second intercostal space.
Yep.
Okay. Between nipple and there. All right.
Al is inserting a decompression needle to try and inflate Winnis's lungs, while Cam introduces a tube into his mouth to help him breathe.
Okay, bag valve mask.
All right.
Yep.
You happy?
Yep.
People can die from what we call a tension pneumothorax or a collapsed lung that's under pressure. So those needles, they're designed to release that pressure and inflate a bit of that lung to take the pressure off the heart and also the major vessels, so you get blood returning back to the heart. He has got an output. I can feel an output.
Heart rate's 104. Can you just do me a favour? Can you trim off the rest of that shirt for me, please? Can I have some trauma dressings for the back?
The victim's girlfriend, Marina, has just been told about the shooting.
I was actually going to meet him, so I was driving. So I told the person next to me to answer the call, and I didn't believe it. I thought the person was joking. It was a shock for me because it's not something that you would ever think that you'd hear.
Hey, he's spont venting,
Yeah.
right? So we'll need to do his chest properly. You'll need to set up for the finger, right? And I'll sort out the rest.
Me and Winnis have been together for 6 years. He's like my first ever serious boyfriend, the first guy I ever really told my mom about. He is very, very loving and patient and very kind. He has a presence that, you know, it's just contagious.
I need the torch on that side, right? Okay, we're gonna have to roll him and look at the back. Bringing him over. Tell me what's there. Go. Tell me what's there. No exit wound. No exit. Back. Back.
I can't see an exit wound. So there's probably a large bullet or a fair amount of pellets that have stuck in his body. They could be stuck in a major artery. They could be in his heart. I don't know at this stage.
So I want the board under him now. Yep, slide that under here.
So we need to get what we need done quickly and get to hospital even quicker.
1, 2, 3, up. Watch your back, watch your back.
Okay.
You need to do it here.
Yep, here it is.
20-year-old Winnis has a bullet lodged deep in his body after being shot in the chest at close range.
Just move that door. I need that door wider.
he stands a better chance of making it to hospital alive if Mike or Al performs a finger thoracostomy before they head off.
Hey, Nanto, can you undo
that light on.
The light on, please. Rear light.
Hold his arm out here. I've got a sharp here.
The procedure that Al is going to do, cutting a hole in the side of somebody's chest and opening it up and putting your finger in there to be able to let air or blood leak out, it's a big deal. And it could be the difference between getting to hospital and not.
Well, I'm in.
At the same time, Cam has intubated Winnis to protect his airway and assist his breathing.
We've got blood pressure 79 over 55, heart rate's 147. We'll see if we've got internal.
Yep.
Good waveform.
I can feel lung, so it suggests that that side that I've made the incision hasn't actually collapsed.
We got to go, Al.
Yeah, we've got to go, I know.
You all right?
We're done. Let's go.
Go.
Have we got access? No?
Nah, it's an IO's ready for you, Al.
Okay.
Across town, Winnis's older brother Baba has also just heard the news and is racing to the hospital to be by his side.
My phone rang, my sister rang me, and she told me when he's got shot and he's on the way to the hospital. I didn't know what to do.
Can someone just give details?
Yeah, okay.
Winnis and Baba came to Australia as children, their family leaving South Sudan for a chance at a better, more peaceful life.
I remember when he was born, I was just outside in the room and heard him crying when he was born. I can still hear that. And he's a great young man.
Just turning slowly left.
Yeah, you're right.
At this stage, we've reassessed him and he's become even more unwell. His oxygen levels are barely reading, which tells me that he's barely got a blood pressure, if at all. He needs a trauma surgical team that specialise in this kind of wound and injury. I need to get him to hospital quickly.
Yeah, it's Micah 30. We're coming to you on signal 1. We've got a 20-year-old male that has a central gunshot wound to his chest.
Micah paramedics Cam, Al and Bruce are racing to hospital with shooting victim Winnis. He's in a critical condition, with a bullet lodged inside him.
On the way to hospital, Al's giving him small boluses of fluid. He's got such a low blood pressure, if any at all, that we're just trying to prop it up enough just to get him to hospital.
How old's this kid, mate?
Well, I call him 20, but he could be anywhere, I suppose, from 16 to...
Who shoots a 20-year-old, mate? Seriously?
Winnis's mum is also struggling to comprehend the shocking news.
We're running away from my country because of the gun. My son, he loves everyone. He's very friendly. He's a good boy. He's listening to me. And he's very hard worker. When he finished high school, he told me, Mom, don't work again. I will look after you.
Yeah, he's an agonal rhythm now.
Yeah. Well, is it still around the 30 mark, or...?
Yeah.
Yeah.
40.
There's nothing more we can do now. It is really up to what's going to happen in the emergency department.
Trauma teams are standing by to help Winnis, but everything rests on where the bullet is lodged and how much damage has been done.
Go.
You know, as you walk into an emergency, there's part of you that knows he's deteriorated, but you're still holding on to the thought that they'll do something miraculous and turn him round.
I need some light. You got light, mate, on his chest?
Winnis was fighting for his life after being shot in the chest at close range.
It's marking him up here. Second intercostal space.
Yep.
Cam and Al did all they could to get the critically injured 20-year-old to hospital for emergency treatment.
Go.
Winnis's family rushed to the Alfred Hospital to be by his side.
So how's the week been so far?
I don't know. I think I've been trying to distract myself.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm just taking it easy. I feel like spiritually he's still with me.
Yeah.
5 hours after arriving at the ED, the family were told Winnes had not survived his injuries.
I was shaking and didn't know what to think, didn't know what to say, and just some breaking down moment. There was no words. There was no words.
I think in school. This 8 year, 9 year. Yeah.
Winnes's mum and dad are also struggling to come to terms with the enormous loss.
I'm sad because he did not have kids. He didn't marry. And I love to have kids. That is so sad for me. We broke 2 families. The girlfriend family, my family too.
I think the hardest part is not what we would have done together, but my pain is for the things that he wasn't able to do. If anything, I know he'd tell me to just keep working hard and to keep smiling and laughing when you can, and just keep being kind and there for people when you can, but also there for yourself when you know you need to be. So it's definitely something that I'll never get over, but what can you do with life, you know? We just have to respond and keep going.